Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Colony Survival. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 20 bucks or so, and I stress early access. That means everything that you're about to see here is most definitely subject to change. So I have covered this game before, but I'm pretty sure it was a couple of years ago. The game is still, like I said, under development, but the patch on the bottom right, or at least the version number, is 0.9.0.41. I'm hoping that the game will release soon because it's getting close to that 1.0 number. Settings, just real quick, there are video settings here that you can adjust, full screen, VSync. Just pause if you want to see any of this in greater detail. Audio sliders here, I think I don't see any music actually, so I don't have to worry about copyright, hopefully, knock on wood. Let's see, there's some mouse settings, some general settings for UI purposes, key mapping, and then language. Okay, so there's also a mod manager. You can download mods for this game and install them. It's kind of like, it's a very, very Minecraft-esque kind of game, but very loose. I don't want to like say it's Minecraft because it's really not. You do dig out blocks and you do earn resources, but primarily your job is to set up all these NPC villagers to do all the heavy lifting for you. In fact, the recent 0.9 patch overhauled the game completely. You used to be able to craft at a workstation, and now you can't. Your villagers have to do it for you. They also introduced this whole outpost system where you can go to a different biome, you can plop down your second settlement or third settlement, whatever, and the resources automatically share now. Between them, rather than before where you had to carry things back and forth. They had their own individual storage, and now everything is shared. So the game is definitely taking strides to make it all easy, and I like that. I'm going to go ahead and continue where I left off, just to show you around a little bit. I did not get to the outpost system only because I've been looking around for... a different biome. I still haven't run into one yet. Admittedly, I haven't gotten very far. So I'm thinking of more than a couple of hours into this particular playthrough. You start just in the open world like this with no one. You just like, this is you right here. This is it. Eventually, you find a spot. And you can go around, you can mine out things. There's trees, for example. Oops, didn't mean to use my sling. But yeah, just hold in left mouse button and you dig out things. And if you dig all of the tree, the leaves automatically go away. I'm sort of clearing this space out for future building. You've got an inventory hotbar on the very bottom of the screen there. If you hit I, however, this is your shared stockpile, and you can move things between the shared stuff here and your hotbar down here. So there's stockpile on the left, and there's new technologies. That's where the science comes into play. What's cool is that as you gain certain technologies and as you research them, your monster threat goes up by a certain number. And monster threat is how many zombies or monsters, whatever, come out at night to attack your settlement. So in the very beginning, you're not going to have any threat, but as you research technologies, you're going to find yourself under attack. So you need to hire, villagers, and I'll get to villagers in a little bit. But you'll be able to assign these villagers to various jobs in the environment to do various things, like they can do farming. They can grow fields of berry bushes and then pick them. These guys over here are guarding with slings and the like. These two are pumping water. As long as they've got pots that they can hold the water in, then they'll be able to do that. This one is growing trees over here. And you can actually, on the very bottom, there is this crown command tool. Berry farmer, wheat farmer, flax farmer, forester. So it's just as easy as selecting one of these, berry farmer, for example, and then right-clicking and then creating a little plot of land, and then assuming you've got a free worker that isn't doing anything, they'll just automatically assign themselves to it and have at it. Getting back to this here, I mentioned the signs. This is where you can go. Typically, you have to unlock other technologies or have a certain amount of things. Like this anvil, for example, on the right on that window, it says requires copper ingot. 130. Oh, it's a monster. Okay, let's get inside. Let's just come inside. If you take damage, by the way, you can eat food and that will heal you. But anyway, so for example, I need I need a 15 copper ingot. I've got 134. I need 5 leather and I need 6 in order to research this anvil. But this increases my monster threat by 30. However, this does produces copper tools, which is a step up from, I guess, the stone ones that you start with. Colony points. This is another way of upgrading. You earn colony points over time, and you'll be able to spend them here in order to research like skills, technologies, like there's gain more health or banner safe zone, colonist capacity. You can only have so many colonists in your area, so you have to upgrade your cap there. Colony. This is where you can go to manage jobs, manage owners, diplomacy. This is a multiplayer game, so you'll be able to set ownership and different things like that. Amount of colonies or colonists to recruit. You can recruit to fill all jobs, recruit to fill all beds, or just recruit one at a time until you think you've got enough. The more you hire, the more they eat, so you have to make sure you've got enough food. You can edit your colony name, your difficulty. There's none, low, normal, high, and very high. Automatic recruit on job placement. That's kind of nice. And then notifications, kind of small to read, but they're there. So that's that menu. But like I said, on the very bottom, you can switch between different things. One thing I don't like is that certain things that you select, like here's my torch. I've selected my torch and it lights up the environment. Now, I have my sling selected. Fine. It's okay. I've got torches around me. But if I go to this tool over here, why are the torches so dark? Like, I'm pretty sure that's a bug. This is my, like, home base flag that I just selected. And I put it down here somewhere. Yeah. I put it here as a safeguard. That is where... That acts as a storage container, but... is like what you're trying to defend. So I have it set in here. It looks like everyone's just sleeping. But yeah, it's just weird that depending on what you have selected on the hotbar, you'll know, like, why is that? Like, why... Like, the torches are recognized here, and then when I'm holding a torch, it's even brighter. But for whatever reason, this particular banner tool, all the torches just... I'm pretty sure that's a bug, but... Again, early access. So what else we got here? The colony points. Let's go inside and take a look at all of these different crafting stations. And again, you can craft multiples. Right-clicking on a particular station will set the production limit. So if I want to have 5 beds in my storage, then I set the number to 5, and my colonist, assuming one is assigned to it, will just automatically produce beds until 5 is reached, and then they'll stop producing beds. And you can actually see what tools they're currently using. There's planks and slings, sling bullet, and so on. So you can set the production limits here. There's a potter, which, again, they create pots and earthenware pots. There's a smelter for various ingots, coal. There's gold, copper, mud bricks, and so on. There's a woodcutter here for various things, torches, wood flooring. And you'll, again, through technology, you'll be unlocking all of these things. There's a primitive cook. You know, you can start making food, and food is absolutely necessary. You cannot interact with these crates that you put down, but they serve as drop-off points for all of your villagers as they continue to make things. Looks like they just woke up. Job block crafter. This is where you can go to crafting stations. You can... all of these are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So if I go to my storage, you'll know job blocks 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I had some extras, and I set the limit to 1 after the fact, because I'm like, I don't need 4 of these Tinkerer tables. But you'll notice that they're crafting things based on their limits that you assign, and they will just automatically drop them off here, or to the nearest crate or flag, and it gets added to your general storage here, which is kind of cool. There's merchant trading. One thing I don't like in this game, at least as of this patch, is that in order for you to earn leather at all, you have to trade for it. It's not like leather is actually needed to earn technology, but the only way to get the leather or other certain things is to trade for it. There's no animals in the environment that I've seen that I can kill to get this leather so that I can then upgrade my tech. No, I have to sell things. Like I have to make this earthenware, I guess, cups, whatever, and then sell those, and I get colony points. And then I can spend those colony points to purchase leather or other things I might need. Again, those are the same colony points that we saw here under this tab to get things better. Colonist capacity, health, and so on. So one big complaint I have in this game is like some of the resources are locked behind a trading system which is not automated, as far as I can tell. I don't know how to automate this. So I'm constantly having to just check to see if they've created these cups so I can then sell them, and then I can buy leather so that I can then use that leather to unlock more technologies or whatnot. Again, there is mining in this game. You can mine manually just by left-clicking on something. You can assign guards by putting down job slings or whatever they are, items just here, and then people will stand here at night and guard the area. You can set them to guard during the day too, but nothing really attacks you as far as I can tell. But yeah, you can mine out trees just to make room for future expansion. If you don't like the looks of this, you can just start mining all of this out. Your colonists will not do this, so most of my time has been spent just shaping the land, trying to make flat land so I can make room. You can also assign minor jobs to these little, I don't know, they're little ore pieces that you find in the stone and the like, and they will just mine whatever they're assigned to. These do not run out. So these guys have been assigned here ever since I started, and they've been here just mining things ever since. So there's no reason to really mine out everything. Like, there's no end. Like, they just... there's no, like... this isn't limited to one thing. You can dig this out for a quick influx of resources. And I can put this in here. But when the villagers mine it, it's infinite. So that's interesting, I guess. It would have been cool to actually specify, I want you to dig out this entire area for me. I don't want to have to do it myself. If you can do it, I haven't found a way to do it. But yeah. So that's where I'm at with this game. Again, I'm about, I want to say 3 to 5 hours in. I guess we'll just quickly get to the top of this mountain so you can possibly see some of the other, well, I'm not going to say biome because, well, I have not come across any other ones yet. Gold is, I think, my next resource, and it's only found in the snowy biome. So I have to, at some point, learn the whole outpost thing, and then create an outpost in that area in order to, you know, dig for that. But yeah, as you can see, like, I checked this way. All of this is green. The top of the mountains are gray, but yeah, there's that there. But look, it's, I don't see, they supposedly patched it to make the biomes close to each other, but as you can see, like, there's just forest everywhere. So I don't know where these supposedly close alternate biomes are. Maybe I'm just gonna have to travel farther to do that, I suppose. But yeah, so from a 3 to 5 hour first impression standpoint, this game it's still rough around the edges in certain cases. Building structures in this game, like actual houses, there's no reason to at this point in time. Like in Minecraft, one of the first things I do is build a shelter, so that, you know, zombies and creepers can't get inside and destroy me. Here, it's like, well, as long as the slingers are guarding the area, you don't have to worry about anything. There's no penalty for not having a house for these people. There's no happiness. There's no benefit for them to have any sort of structure to live under. They are perfectly happy, crammed in this mountain that I've dug out, and this is where they sleep. And this is where I will continue to house them. So, like, I hesitate to use the word Minecraft. This isn't, like, I'm not encouraged at all, unless it's for aesthetic purposes, to create any sort of structure that would benefit me. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. It's serving me. I'm earning resources. There's no penalty for, you know, not having some kind of village. This is just it. I'm hoping the developer can add some benefit to having housing. But in a way that won't make the game overly tedious and complex. Like, I like the simplicity of it as it is right now, but there's no reason to be creative in this game, and I'm hoping the developer can find a way to fix that. But this is a colony survival. It's not bad for what it is. I would definitely, maybe, if you like games like this, definitely get it on a sale. Or either that or just wait for more content to release. Because, again, most of my time was digging out blocks. I'm not really actively doing anything. They took away the ability for me to craft in the latest patch. So no longer can I come in here and craft things manually. So these guys do it, and that's it. There's nothing left for me to do but to terraform, essentially, and set limits as needed. And maybe explore, but that's, like I said. So I'm hoping that there's more to do. I'm hoping that there's, like, wildlife. I mean, this is devoid of any sort of extra stuff beyond your colonists. So, yeah, I mean, if I were given a choice between this game and Minecraft, I would play Minecraft just because there's more content to it, but I love managing a village. I wish that I could, like, take this and import it into Minecraft. I'm sure there may be mods that allow you to do that, you know, like have something similar, but it'd be cool. Like, I feel like this is part of a game, and the rest of it still needs to develop, but that's just my opinion. If you like what you see here, like I said, the game is early access, $20. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.